Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and coming at you live from outside of Shogun Studios, it is more Paper Mario, the Origami King. Some of you might be wondering why we're here, considering the tragic events that unraveled before us in the last episode, which I would consider quite the train wreck, or I guess in our case, a shipwreck of a part where we just struggled to find the last Toad statue, and it's right in front of our face the whole time. But this is something that we could have done the second we really just kind of reunited with Olivia after, unfortunately, losing our friend Bobby. And if we were to return here to the old Photoshop, our pictures will still be here, and they're a fantastic fun time for all. But should we decide that we want to maybe take another one, of course, the photographer is going to warn us that it's going to overwrite the one that we just had. And, you know, I wasn't a fan of that ninja one, so let's get Olivia in on some of this action and see if we can get ourselves a nice little picture there. Perfect. And sadly enough, the ghost of Bobby still waits there. And Mario's eyes are closed, so it is possible. We can do it. So, it's a little tragic, but it's kind of a neat little affect that we could do. And you'll notice the spots where, you know, Olivia will be in these other pictures, but I don't know, man. Still feel like we should keep those up just for posterity's sake, if not for anything else. But today on the game, this is probably going to be one of the last recording sessions I have, so I'm just planning on getting as far as my voice is willing to carry us. This is actually the most I've actually recorded a game in such a small period of time. So I've been living, eating, breathing the Origami King since basically release, and you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world. I've been thoroughly enjoying myself, and I think it's coming through in the videos, aside from the Fire of Elemental one, which was a little rough, but overall, it's just been a great time, and I hope you guys feel the same, and you've been enjoying it, because we're actually kind of on the last leg of the game, believe it or not. So we're gonna actually return to Autumn Mountain. I said I was gonna meet you guys here before, but I just want to see Sailor Toad just, you know, shooting his way up the river, because that would be kind of hilarious to watch. But we managed to dig out a lovely canned heart out of the ocean, and we should probably get that taken care of now, if not ever. You know, get a couple of steps in on our little walkometer, or whatever that thing is called. But yeah, in case you guys forgot, there was a little friendship circle over here, and we can just run over here just as quickly as we can, and I will make sure to meet you guys back at the old you know, the old watering hole. But hey, how you going, fellas? Everybody loves canned food. Good times. All right, listen, Mr. Goomba Man, I got something for you. It's probably not worth, you know, 3 minutes of our time, but I'll still take it. Here we go. Beautiful. Mario's such a jerk. He just kind of runs in and takes the takes the entire contents of the canned food. Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, with that having been said and done, they want nothing else to do with that. So I guess in lieu of anything else to do, I will meet you guys back on the open seas, because I don't really know the fastest way to get there from here. Pipe's too far, downriver is going to take forever, and the gondola is probably going to be real slow. So yeah, I'll see you guys there in just a moment. Oh man, nothing quite beats a big old gulp of that salty seawater here out on the ocean than it does here in the game of Paper Mario, the Origami King. I don't know why I introduced this out here like this, but for some reason I was under the impression that we had the purple pipe unlocked, but I think we need to get rid of that tape on the other side, which would be right in front of the sea tower, which apparently we must have neglected at the end of the last part because it is blocked, and I was real sad about that. So yeah, we gotta make our way clear to the other side of the ocean, but luckily we have our double speed engine here that is capable of destroying all things, and we have the purple streamer to guide us there in great health and spirits. And there it is. Man, got all these dangerous rocks. Check it out. This is the site of the fourth streamer. So let's take a look and hope we can actually proceed, considering we've got a couple orbs in our possession that we happen to vandalize from somewhere, but here we are. Whoa, it's so tall! My neck hurts just looking at it. It's like it's piercing the sky. It stretches up and up and up. And so does the purple streamer. I can't wait to climb our way up this thing. Think of all the floors we'll get to explore. Yeah, all 2 of them. It's probably less exciting when you can't float, but it'll still be fun. Sure. Now, how do we climb it? I guess that's just something we're gonna have to figure out right now, isn't it? So first things first, in case we need to make a quick return back. There we go. Why I didn't do this at the end of the last part, it baffles the mind, but this would have been really nice about 5 minutes ago. Let's go ahead and take a look at this and put in the correct orbs in their respective spots. You don't have to do it in any specific order, but it's just nice that the game is smart enough to put it in the right one. So with that, the door's open. Oh yeah, it's a door. That seems pretty obvious in hindsight. Let's head inside. I can't wait to get to the top, assuming it just doesn't go on forever. Yeah, you would actually be pretty surprised there, Olivia. So, welcome. Oh my gosh, it's a meeting of the 4 elementals: earth, water, fire, and ice. Hello, so nice to see you all again. Oh, they're just statues. I knew that. Yeah, you did. Yeah, so it's not really super important, but again, it kind of mirrors Wind Waker in the sense that we're gonna have some trials in the vein of each of the temples that we've already seen so far. So prepare for that. This little platforming section is only made easier by the fact that they actually put in 2 of these slabs which don't go in all the way. But what we can do is just do this, and the other one is just right on that left side. So if we can find a way to get over there in a good amount of time, like this maybe, and like this, and like, come on, come on, come on. Ugh, there we go. The potential to be real bad. Oof. Okay. We're fine. We're good. But here we go. Oh no, what happened to the Earth Elemental's face? It's split in 2 for some reason. That must have hurt. And the Water Elemental only has 1 eye. Or maybe it's winking down at us. It's also mysterious. Yeah, you're telling me. So first things first, there are a couple of enemies here that we can take out pretty easily, but the last time we were confronted with sidesteppers, I kept missing them, so thank goodness for that. We'll start filling this stuff in, and you'll soon come to find there's actually not a whole lot that we can do in this area. It's pretty straightforward, and a lot of it is just kind of exacerbated by the fact that it's just overwhelming with random enemies that we can just defeat in a single hit, you know. So I'm gonna go over here and smack you down, and let's fill in this thing, shall we? There we go. So that should be all the bottomless things over here, or non-bottomless, I should say. Ooh, shiny tail. So one thing you'll notice immediately upon coming over here is we have a little bit of a jokester. Look at him. He's stealing orbs left and right. How dare you? All right, well, let's go get him. And I'm actually going to leave this because I'm sure that is a POW block. And I think I bought 3 of them off screen. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3, but we're definitely going to want to maybe hold off on that for the time being. For now, we're gonna fill that in, and unfortunately it can't go down because it's being suspended up there by tape. Okay, that works, as long as we get to avoid the battle. I will certainly take damage. There's a heart at the end of this area anyways, so, ooh, cool. So this is something that you want to pay a little bit of attention to. We fill this in so that we can step on that, but you want to wait on this thing because there's actually a chest down here. Some of you have probably missed it because you're sick and tired of waiting for everything in this game. And you just kind of want to get on through, so there we go. Sea Captain's Toad's boat. And awesome layering, again, of course. But that is it for treasures down here. So I guess it's a win in our book. So we're gonna head over here and we're gonna smack the heck out of these. There we go, get those out and give me some hearts. Jump across here and not fall to our death, I think. Well, that's not how that was supposed to happen. All right. Are we just supposed to jump over it the entire time? Okay, that's weird. Perfect. I'm back at the same amount of health that I had before. Just what I needed. All right, so we've got that taken care of. It's time to take your ass out, except he ran away. So let's chase him down. Oh, and here's the water part. Okay, so this part is kind of dumb. So what the game wants you to do is to knock all of these down, but only one of them will stop him from going back and forth between the slits in the wall. And it's this one in this upper left corner. The other ones, he's gonna be able to go right through, so it's not even worth trying. But this one, the mouth of the dragon is closed. So if we can somehow manage to scare him into going off in that other place, we'll jump out the top, and then you will have nowhere to run. So, what's up, nerd? Oh, cool. We don't have to fight him. Sweet. I'll take the red gem. A red gem that belongs to the water elemental. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. So now we get to walk all the way back, all the while putting steps in our gold, like, walkometer. I don't even know what those things are supposed to be called. And then we'll be able to move on to the next room, which is nice, because I don't think they put any other trials here. So, there you go, sir. Let's go and throw it in there. It looks sad. Maybe a little present will cheer it up. Yeah, in that case, how about one of these? How about one of these? I don't think that's what it wants. How do you know? You don't really know what he really wants. Maybe he gave that sidestepper his gem. He was like, you know what, this is giving me nothing but grief in my life. So I need you to take it off my mouth because I'm just miserable with it. Nothing good has ever come of anything in my life with this in it. But that opens the way. And I guess it just really means life is good. And it's fickle. And the face is back together. Just look at that happy smile. So happy. Oh, so happy. So I guess we'll grab it. There we go. I got it. Whether or not I actually got it remains to be seen, but let's keep on heading up here. We're going to be taking a lot of damage over the course of this area, just as a heads up. But it's not the worst thing, because we head outside and we get a little glimpse of what to expect in our future. You know, it's not just collecting coins and hearing me talk while we wait for a really long elevator to go up, but instead, toads. Whoa, why are there so many toads stuck to the side of this tower? I don't see anything holding them against the wall. How are they staying up? On a closer look, these toads seem to be strapped to the wall with some kind of tape? Poor toads, they're stuck in such unflattering positions. I would be so embarrassed. My dignity! Oh, poor bastards. Alright, well, we'll save you guys later, I think. There were no toads to be saved in the tower, only treasure. But here's the second room, and this area's pretty annoying. Whoa, it's a staring contest between the fire and ice elementals. Wonder who's gonna win? I bet my coins on the ice elemental. Its fangs are so intimidating. Yeah, so the interesting thing about that is the first floor is essentially the earth versus water. This is ice versus fire, and life's gonna be good as long as we don't get into any fights with these guys. You know, we'll take you out. We'll have a wave battle. We gotta get a confrontation in here at some point. But I hope it's not too annoying. It better not be. So we've got a couple. Oh, you have an earth thing there. Is this literally a two-turn thing? It is. It's totally just this. Yeah, easy peasy, man. All right, well, while we're here, I'm pretty sure my shiny boots can take you guys out. If not, I'm gonna feel real dumb, and I'm gonna use one of my power blocks. Nope, of course he survives. Of course they survive. All right, well, there goes my shiny boots. Oh, it's my flashy boots that I need, damn. All right, well, we could always do something like this. That's why we got the power blocks. So, let's do it. Come on, here we go. It's like I keep getting their health values completely wrong, and I hope I don't use it on this turn. It's gonna make me use it on this turn, isn't it? It totally is. Damn it. All right, well, ruined. I can't opt out of it. All right, fine. We'll use it on these guys, I guess. We solved the riddle, the puzzle of the rings, and now we're just gonna use it on a couple of guys that don't deserve it. Sorry. You get power blocked and you get knocked the hell out by an earth elemental. What a sad day. What a sad day in paradise. There you go. Happy birthday. All right, what is next now for this final wave? More or less the same thing. Ooh, interesting. So I'm assuming if we do something like this, yeah, I think that is just what we literally have to do is just this. I had to make sure it was 3 turns. All right, well, now that we got rid of our weakest boots, thank God, we can actually start equipping some good stuff. Flashy should take care of them, but I have 4 flashy iron boots. This is wild. I still have some hurl hammers I gotta get rid of. Shiny hurl hammer. That'd be good. Gotta start using this stuff, you know? We even got the legendary hammer. Goodness. All right, so let's test it out, shall we? And for some reason, it looks like I got the angry ones wrong. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And while we're on the subject, now we'll stick with the flashy iron or flashy boots. I was considering using a fire flower since we need to get rid of them, but I'm not entirely confident I will be able to do that. So there we go. That was kind of painful to watch, but still we got the no damage bonus, wave battle, and 2,200 coins. That is way too much for these battles. Holy God.